Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Zachary Pierce. I'm Communications and Outreach Manager for the State Retirement Board, and I welcome you to this monthly coffee or tea with MSRB. It is Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025. It's a pretty cold day here in Boston. We didn't get as much snow as I think they got out west in Massachusetts, but it was pretty icy when I was coming into the office this morning. So starting to look a bit like winter here. I also, prior to beginning this presentation, I just wanted to quickly thank Lauren Levanchi. She'll be assisting me with some of the links and questions that come in during this coffee or tea. And also, if you've never joined us for one of these coffee or teas, I ask that you make sure not to include any personal identifiable pieces of information in your comments. However, you can ask general pension questions in the comments box, and they should pop up on my screen. If you have any questions that are more to your personal pension account, you can always email us at msrbcommunications@tre.state.ma.us. That's msrbcommunications@tre.state.ma.us. So starting off with a couple of updates. In regards to the PRIM board election, which we are currently conducting a board election, or rather the Pension Reserves Investment Management Board is conducting an election, and information on it is available on our website. Pursuant to Mass General Laws, Chapter 32, Section 23(2)(a), lower a, the Pension Reserves Investment Management Board, or PRIM, will conduct a regularly scheduled election for the Massachusetts State Employees Retirement System representative to the PRIM board. The elected member will serve a 3-year term without compensation beginning on July 1st, 2026. Again, available information is on our website as well as nomination forms. Completed original nomination forms containing a minimum of 75 active or retired MSRS members' valid signatures must be received by mail at the board's Boston office located at 1 Winter Street, Downtown Crossing. So it's 1 Winter Street, 8th floor, Boston, Massachusetts, 02108 by 5 p.m. Monday, January 26, 2026. Please note the board's drop-off hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. except on state holidays. And Lauren dropped in information that's available on our website, so you can download the nomination forms as well as the election rules. Now, the next pension benefit will be direct deposited on Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, the last business day of the year. All retirees will receive a pay stub in the mail, which serves as their end-of-year statement. You may want to file this with your 2025 tax information. The 2026 pension payment calendar is available on our website. You can view it on our website or download it as a PDF. Board staff are currently working on the December Retiree e-News Bulletin, we also recently released our Fall 2025 Active Member e-News Bulletin, which can be available on our website, to be read on our website. If you are not currently subscribed but would like to be, you must complete the change of address form, which you can find on our website. Fill in the personal information at the top, including your email address. In the spot that asks you for your old address and new address, you can simply mark NA if you're just updating your email. The form must be signed and dated, and you can either scan it and email it to us or mail it to Massachusetts State Retirement Board, 1 Winter Street, 8th floor, Boston, MA, 02108. I see a question from T. Lee. Are those questions and answered be posted somewhere for people who cannot attend the live sessions? So typically during these coffee or teas, I'll answer any questions live that are provided to me. And if the question comes in after the live session, I'll either respond in the comment section. I usually check them throughout the day, or I'll respond directly via a message. However, we always recommend people reach out to us by email. You can email us at msrbcommunications@tre.state.ma.us with any questions following these live sessions. If you have any questions or comments after the fact. Now, just as a reminder, when you do complete any forms available on our website, it's important to make sure they are neatly filled out. An easy-to-read form helps our staff accurately enter and update your information, avoiding potential processing delays. Please use clear and neat handwriting if you are unable to complete the form using your computer. A lot of our forms are available to be completed on the computer, so they are fillable. However, if for some reason you can't complete it on the computer and you need to complete it by hand, we just ask that you make sure it is neatly filled out so we can read your handwriting. If you do complete any forms, you can also drop them off at our office. We have drop-off hours from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. Members of the State Employees Retirement System can drop off completed retirement applications, forms, and other documents at either the Boston or Springfield office. Once again, our Boston office is located at 1 Winter Street, 8th floor, Boston, Massachusetts, 02108. Our Springfield office is located at 436 Dwight Street, room 109A. And again, both offices are open open for drop-off Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., except on state holidays. We have several upcoming webinars that may be of interest to you. They can be found on our website. We are hosting 4 different webinars this month, and we'll be looking to schedule webinars throughout the next year. If you can't attend one of these webinars, we have pre-recorded webinars available on our website, and you can visit mass.gov/retirement, go to our videos for active members page, and there is some pre-recorded videos available there, including some pre-recorded webinars. I'm now going to get into some website feedback that we've received. So I'm just quickly going to check to make sure we didn't receive any other questions so far. I don't see any other questions at the moment. So on our website, there's a feedback form. Occasionally we get questions that pop into that form. However, we don't have a way of directly responding to anyone via the form. It doesn't collect personal identifiable pieces of information. So we only see the questions. We don't see who asked the questions. We do ask that if you have any questions that need to be answered by a member of staff, you can always email us at msrbcommunications@tre.state.ma.us or call us during our telephone hours. However, I did see a couple of questions in the website feedback that I wanted to address. Someone was wondering, how do I report the death of a benefit recipient? Information on survivor benefits can be found on our website, including instructions on how to report the passing of a benefit recipient, Option C beneficiary, or active state employee. So if you go to our survivor benefits page, there's a helpful checklist available if you have any questions about the process. Someone was wondering, they wanted to know if they could estimate what their retirement will look like. How do they do that? We do have an estimator on our website, but another way to do it is completing what's called the Pension Benefit Estimate Request Form. Once the form is completed, it can be emailed to estimaterequest@tre.state.ma.us. And again, the form can be found on our website under our All Forms page, and Lauren will also drop it into the chat. Good morning, Mary. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining us today. Another question we saw was, where do I find information to take a refund or rollover? You can find information on the disbursement process and the refund rollover application on our website. Again, mass.gov/retirement under our refunds rollovers page or disbursement page. There is a copy of the form available there, as well as some frequently asked questions that people have about the process, and a copy of or link to the email if you have any questions for the disbursement team. And with that, I think that's all of my notes that I currently have. I do have some closing items before I fully end the session, but I did want to quickly check to make sure we didn't get any more questions or comments. I don't see any at the moment. So just to start closing things off, As a friendly reminder, board offices will be closed on Thursday, December 25th, 2025 for the Christmas holiday. Regular business hours will resume Friday, December 26th, 2025. Board offices will also be closed on Thursday, January 1st, 2026 for the New Year's Day holiday. Regular business hours will resume on Friday, January 2nd, 2026. I hope everyone has a happy holidays and, has a good upcoming month. I hope everyone has a good upcoming new year, and I am excited to see you all in the next year. The next coffee or tea will be on January 7th, 2026. It's amazing. The year is already at an end, but I look forward to seeing everyone next year. Take care, happy holidays, and stay well.